Pixies, and welcome to Caribbean Beach. Today I am sharing my resort day review. We're going to be doing a little bit of a hybrid between a resort day here at Caribbean Beach as well as a review of Caribbean Beach. So if you're looking for a Caribbean Beach review, then this is the video you're gonna want to check out. Hopefully by the end of it you'll know whether this is a place you want to add to your must stay list, or if you already have it booked, some things that you can fill your resort day with and fun activities to entertain your family with while you're here. But let's jump into a fun day. So we arrived here at Caribbean Beach just a little after 11:30 and our room was already ready, which blows my mind, you guys, because that never happens, or at least to us, like that never happens. So I was very excited to have that ready. We've got it set up. We're gonna do some lunch and pool time and then head back to get the girls in for a nap. So it's lining up to be a really, really good resort day. Okay, pizza lunch, take two. It's started to rain a bit, so we have moved here under the covered area. This is right outside of Centertown Market. So once you get your drinks and stuff, you can actually come out those doors. So we have our little setup. We're gonna eat some pizza and then we'll see what the weather allows us to do.
Come on. Happy? Happy. See, you're floating. Bella, you're floating in.
Like that. You want to wrap behind her, going towards the pool.
She'll come down. Here she goes. Yeah! Good job!
Caribbean Beach, you're gonna find 3 different room types. So you're gonna have your standard hotel room, 2 queen beds that sleeps up to 4 in the room, and then you're gonna find also a 5th sleeper, which is what we're staying in currently today. So that's gonna hold 2 queen beds and then a fold down single bed. I wouldn't recommend anyone taller than maybe someone 5'3" sleeping on that bed, and I believe it does have a weight limit of 200 pounds. So it's thinking more elementary age toddler size kind of bed, not really a full-grown person in that 5th like sleeper position, just for their personal comfort level and getting a good night's sleep. And then the other room type you'll find here are king beds. So those of you that you're on a couple's trip, or you're just spending time here, solo traveler, and you want a nice big bed for yourself to spread out in, they definitely have that option here. So depending on the size of your family, size of your party, they have a few different options here, which is great because you can do something as small as 2 people in a room, or if you're a family of 5, you have 3 kids, this is a great place to be able to stay. You have access to the Skyliner, which we'll get into transportation in a bit, but a few different room options here versus some of the other hotels that just have regular rooms that sleep 4. Now when it comes to the actual rooms here at Caribbean Beach, they're in the process of having everything renovated. The Trinidad section, which used to house the pirate rooms, have actually been renovated, and that section is completely done. Jamaica has gotten a refresh. Not been able to see in that section. We're actually over in Barbados right now, so they are working on doing the different sections. Aruba is half done, so they have half of the buildings have gotten a refresh, new flooring, getting rid of the old carpet, a lighter, fresher color scheme in the room, that sort of thing. And so those changes have been made in that section. It's halfway done. Barbados, which is where we are, is halfway done, and then there's some of the other sections sections that are still yet to be renovated, but they're working on renovating the entire resort, which is really nice to know. And they are getting that refresh because they were really dark and dungeony when we were staying here before. So it's really nice to see that they're getting some TLC, some love, and everything that they've needed, because when we were here in February, it was dark. And then another thing to note with the 5th sleeper option, you could end up with a room that has 2 queen beds and a single bed, or it has 1 queen bed and then 1 fold down kind of trundle style queen bed, and then the single bed as well. So it still sleeps those 5 people, that 5th sleeper option, but it just looks a little different. So depending on that, you can always make a request though for which type when you check in. Let them know, hey, I would like 2 queen beds. We have a bunch of adults, that's what we would prefer. Or if you would like that fold down bed option so you can fold it up and have a bit more space in the room for your family, then either one. But definitely know that it could look a little different and that Florida humidity is hitting today. So I'm not sure it would be a resort day review if I didn't do a little bit of laundry in these things. I feel like that's every time with birth, you were gonna see me in the laundry room during these. But of course, we got back to our room, got the girls down there finally while Bella's about to fall asleep. Lucy has already fell asleep, which is good. She is napping, and I'm just taking advantage of Dave and my mom being back in the room. So I'm getting some laundry done, some filming, do some of that as well, and then we'll see where the night takes us. I think we may pop into Hollywood Studios because we're so close, and the girls have been asking to ride Aliens, so we'll probably do that with them. And of course, if I'm that close, I have to get a Jack Jack's cookie, obviously. Like, can you go to Hollywood Studios or not? I mean, I can't. Washers going so that I can finish doing some other things. It is raining right now, so it worked out perfectly. Like, this resort day could not have gone any more perfect because like, we were able to get in some pool time. We missed the big like rainy part of the day, so it should like wear off according to the weather, and then we're gonna be good tonight. But I'm really excited, so this is gonna be a good day. Okay, here we go. You'd think as many times as I've used this crazy machine, I would know which way to turn the card. Fun little tip if you didn't already know this, if you will have the Laundry View app downloaded to your phone, you can actually set alerts. Super focus. There you go. So you can actually set alerts. So you can see I have washer number 2 and washer number 1 going, and so I have an alert and it'll tell me, literally I can go on and check how many minutes left the machine has, as well as it will tell me when they're done. And then I can do the same thing for the dryers. You just toggle over here at the top. Toggle over to dryers and you do the same thing. So pretty cool, and I love that little fact. So if you're like me and you like doing laundry on vacation, now you're a pro. You wanna go on a donut date?
Yes, I do.
We're gonna go get a donut.
Ooh. Maybe we can get a coffee too.
So
Are we thinking the Skyliner donut?
Yeah, just right over here.
A Joffrey's coffee and a pink donut, man.
I mean, we could go buck wild and go to a park if you wanted to.
We could.
I mean, it's up to you. We can pop into Epcot. I don't know. We'll see what we do. Alright, pink donut has been acquired.
Toffee flying deliciousness from Joffrey's.
And we just met a subscriber, met Jessica, and what was her husband's name? You talked to the hubby. John.
I think it was John.
Yes, it was. You said John. Okay, yeah, met them, and there's 2 cute little boys. They were adorable. Littlest one had like just fell asleep, so I feel you, girl. I'm just having to get him out of the stroller to get him on the Skyliner. But it was nice to meet you. But the donut, my pink donut, they had, what was it, 3?
Mm-hmm, 3
so
left.
Very, very happy. Got there just in time. So I'm gonna go like down this thing, wait for our laundry, and then wait for the girls to wake up.
And I'm gonna sip on this hot latte while it's 100 degrees outside.
I don't know how you do it. I don't drink coffee, but I don't know how
Do you ever think of like drinking a hot chocolate in the summer?
I thought about it, but then I was like, I'm sweating, no.
Well, that's what it's like.
Yeah, that's a no for me. But you know, to each their own. This is called when you want to go get in the hammock, but you don't want to get sand in your shoes.
We're doing a hammock
Let's see if we
walk.
can do it.
My hot coffee and a hammock ride. Here we go. This might be bad.
Why don't you let me hold the hammock or hold the coffee?
It's
All
a little
right.
bit wet.
Oh, well, of course it rained.
This does not feel as comfortable as it might not feel. Or look, ow.
You look so relaxed.
Such relax.
Relaxing, as the girls would say. All right, you want to do the chairs over here instead?
Yep.
Okay. Do you need help? Do you want me to hold your coffee?
All in.
Okay.
I did it.
You did it. All right, let's go get these chairs instead. So while we're on the topic of pink donuts, I thought I would talk about the food and dining here at Caribbean Beach Resort. So they actually have a quick service, a quick service and a half is what we'll call it. It's not like a full-blown quick service, but you do have a smaller one. So you have first off Centertown Market, which is where we grabbed our pizza this afternoon for lunch. So that is in the main building there with a check-in and your gift shop and all that good stuff. So that is going to be in your main building. And then they have what I'm calling their half quick service, and that is Spyglass, and that's out beside of the Trinidad section. So that's a quick little like quick service grab and go kind of place that you can order food. You can get some breakfast and things in the morning, and then they have lunch and dinner options throughout the rest of the day. So it's really handy, especially if you're out in Trinidad. It's a lot closer to be able to just grab food there instead of walking all the way back in. They have a spot to refill your resort refillable mugs, which is nice, so you're not trekking all the way across the resort to go refill those. As well as they have the pool bar up here at the main building, so you can go there. And then they have Sebastian's, which is absolutely delicious. I had held off on eating there for quite a while just because the menu looked a little intimidating, especially with taking toddlers in tow. But honestly, take your foot off the brake, make the reservation and go, because it was absolutely delicious. And especially for a family style meal, it wasn't very expensive. So I was really excited about that. Anytime you can find a more reasonably priced table service restaurant plus really, really delicious food, it is like a match made in heaven. So be sure to grab a dining reservation, especially if you're gonna be staying here, or even if you're at a nearby resort and wanna pop over, say you're on a Skyliner resort or something, and you can come over and eat here, do it. Get yourself a booking. And then when it comes to pools and resort activities, there's a lot to do, which we'll try to hopefully get some more of that in before we check out tomorrow at 11. But suffice it to say, they do have a lot of pool options. They have the main pool, which has the pirate splash pad that we were in earlier, so that one's really cool. And the girls absolutely love it. Zero entry, which is really nice when you have little ones. And then all of the other sections of the resort have their own like quiet leisure pool, which is really, really handy, especially if you're just wanting to like get in and splash and play around. They have the life vests and things like that for your kids there. And so like for mine, they are actually quite terrified of the dumping bucket at the pirate pool and refuse to go back there again. Apparently one bad experience and they just don't want to go again. They have a little PTSD, but if your kids are like mine and they like low-key pool time, then these little quiet pools are actually like hidden gems. There's not a lot of people there. It's not overwhelming. It's not super crowded, and you can pop in and out really, really easy. Plus you're close to your room. So if you want to take a quick dip in the pool and then hop back, it's not a far walk or trek. Or if they're like mine this afternoon and we're starting to get very, very tired, it makes it a lot easier to kind of pop back into the room a little more conveniently than having to come all the way back from the main building. So wanted to share that, but they also have all sorts of activities and fun things to do with your family here. They have movies under the stars, and they also have the playground over here. So much to do. So we'll get into some more of that in just a bit, but just wanted to talk about dining and activities here and pools. Because if you like a good pool, they've definitely got a good pool. Okay, so there's something that I've been wanting to do here at Caribbean Beach with Lucy, and it has happened every time that we've been here, but our schedule just hasn't lined up either. Like right now, she's back in the room. She just fell asleep not long ago, and I don't want to go wake her up to do this, so I'm like, I'm gonna put her priority of sleep over me wanting to do this resort activity with her. And then the last time there was something else. It was kind of a similar situation. Like we had just got our room and we needed to set up and take naps and do all that stuff, so it just didn't work out. But it is painting seashells. They have little paint pens, and you can paint these, like, what are they? The half, like shells, whatever.
Little half conch shells type thing? I don't even know.
Yeah, but you can basically paint seashells, and it looks really, really cute. And I want to do it with her. It is a paid activity. I don't know how much it is. It's just $1 sign. It's not like 2 or 3 like some of the activities. So it's just 1. So if you get that opportunity, it usually happens on certain days. Sunday for sure is one of those days, from 3:30 to 4:30 in front of the little pineapple water fountain back there, right in like the center of the center main building. So if you have an opportunity to go there, go do that. And please tell me how it is.
Somebody said this sandwich is so good, we must absolutely have it right now.
That was me.
And another wonderful thing about staying at Caribbean Beach is you are within walking distance to Riviera, which has Primo Piatto, which is one of the absolute hands down best quick services on Disney property. And you need to go there and visit because it is absolutely delicious. Also, highly recommend getting the grilled chicken sandwich there. It is so good. Get it with a side of tomato basil soup and dunk it just like Dane and I are doing. I promise you will be thanking me later because it is absolutely the best chicken sandwich you'll probably ever eat. Like, I'm really hyping this, but it is so good. Like, my mouth is watering right now just talking about this thing.
Okay, little tip for those of you staying here at Caribbean Beach. Check out this ice room. Like, it's got one of the refillable mug stations in it. I didn't know they had that here. So if you're staying here, be on the lookout for those in the ice rooms. Every ice room does not have that, but some of them do. We're here in the Aruba section currently. So fun little tip, if you are in Aruba or just anywhere at Caribbean Beach, and even other resorts may have that. So if you're watching this vlog and you're staying somewhere else, definitely check out their ice machine because it just may have one of those in it. Are there 9? Which one do you want? We just need to pick one though, okay? 1, 2, 3. Let's see, do you want the Pirate Mickey or Pirate Minnie?
Pirate Mickey.
Mickey? Pirate Mickey?
Yeah.
Okay. There we go. Okay, we gotta follow the instructions on the screen. So you want Pirate Mickey? Do you want him like that, or do you want the sword fighting Pirate Mickey? That's Minnie. Which one do you want? The top one? Mickey? There we go. Now watch. It's gonna come out of this machine down here. You're gonna press it.
Oh.
It's gonna pop down.
Ready?
There it goes. It's making your penny. It's making your penny. Can you grab it? Oh, is it warm? Turn it around. You got your first penny. All right, Bella, you want your dollar in? Put your dollar in the top. Let her do it. Just like this. Put it in the machine. You can take it. There we go. There we go. There it goes. Back up. There goes the penny.
Say hi, Penny.
Just dropped. There you go. Let sister get her penny. Reach in there and grab it, Billy. There's your penny. Let's get Minnie on it. Pirate Minnie. Yeah. Can you show Daddy your Pirate Minnie?
Oh.
Nice.
All right. Second, what you got there?
I got our ornament for our
Focus
stay
on the
here.
That's awesome. I like it. She said, give me some Roni. And now she's like, no, too hot.
You blow it.
She relaxing? Are you relaxing after that bite? This little girl ate smashed a whole Sammy, and now she wants all your mac and cheese.
I know, that's why I should have brought 2 cups. I knew I just had that mom sense. 2 cups. It's a 2-cup night. No, I just brought 1 cup.
Maybe we can find something delightful at.
I don't know what's there.
Yeah. Hey Lucy, where are we going?
You don't have to yell.
Where are we going? Woo, full breath, full breath. Hollywood Studio. That's my kid. She's loud like me.
We are back out post nap. Lucy took like a 3-hour nap, which she doesn't nap at home. So like on the very, very rare chance that she naps at home, that just doesn't happen. So I was glad she took a good nap. Bella took a good nap over a couple hours. That was nice. Now we're gonna go hop on the Skyliner, which is actually one of the transportation options here at Caribbean Beach. You have 2 different kinds. So you have the Skyliner that will take you to Hollywood Studios and Epcot, or you can get on the bus to go to Disney Springs, any of the water parks, Magic Kingdom, or Animal Kingdom. So that's kind of where you need to go for those and kind of that transportation. If you like having options or just a variety, it's really nice that the buses run about every 20 minutes, which is pretty cool. And then when it comes to the Skyliner, it's basically continuously moving, so you can almost constantly get on. Now, depending on which bus stop you get on at, how early on, will definitely dictate how long you're on your bus, say going to Magic Kingdom or Animal Kingdom. Those are going to take about 15 minutes just internally before you hit the road to the park, and that's going to take about 15 minutes. So I would allow anywhere from 20 to 30 to get to the park, especially once you like see your bus and get on it, especially if you're at that very first bus stop at the beginning of the route. It's just always nice to allow a little extra time, especially if you're trying to make it to certain reservations. Now when it comes to the Skyliner, like is behind me, for that you're gonna take about a 15-minute run to Epcot, and then it's gonna take about 10 minutes to get to Hollywood Studios once you're on. So not too bad from here, and also having that direct route either way is really, really nice. Or if you're staying more in the Aruba section and you're closer to the Riviera stop, you can actually utilize that stop. You don't have to come here and use the main hub. If that's closer, use that one. Very important information that you need to know is you can get Joffrey's, and better yet, a pink donut right back there, right before you get on the Skyliner. So it's like breakfast and like a great view. Here, sweetie. Okay, if you do not treat the Skyliner or the monorail or the Disney bus like an extra like bonus free ride, you are doing Disney wrong. It is just like its own attraction. And to our right, we have a father in his natural habitat eating his children's snacks.
And loving every bite.
So I know this is a technically Caribbean Beach resort day review, but we're this close. We wanted to pop in and ride Aliens this evening. There's like hardly any waits right now, so we're gonna pop in, do that really quickly, and then head back. So I promise your regularly scheduled content will return in about 90 to 120 seconds.
What you got there, mommy?
Very helpful little slide. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Yeah? Are you ready, Lucy?
Yeah. Hey, he's a drummer.
Yeah, he's gonna take us for a ride.
Swirling saucers is for those wishing to be chosen by the claw only. As our master, surrender to the claw.
There we go.
We are in
Stooky.
She's good as always.
Where's she at?
We have made it back to Caribbean Beach, so I'm just gonna go ahead, say goodnight. We're going to the room, we're gonna do bath time, and then we'll see what we get into tomorrow before checkout. We have until 11 a.m. tomorrow to do a few things here and there, so we'll see what that ends up being. I had hoped that we could maybe like go to the movie or do the pineapple social, which I don't even know what the pineapple social is, but it's apparently right before the movie at that same area. But we don't have time. This guy's got to get in the bed, and so
I'm sleepy.
Sleeping over partying. So we're gonna go bath, bed, and that is the order of operations tonight. So I will see you in the morning. Good night. Well, good morning and welcome to checkout day of our Caribbean Beach Resort Day review. So we have made it over here to the playground. The girls are getting some wiggles out and playing. They actually slept in this morning, which was nice. So we just are doing the full-blown resort thing today. So enjoying that. We did breakfast in the room. I had ordered groceries, so nothing fancy, no Centertown Market for us this morning. But that is definitely our go-to. Like if we're staying here and I don't have breakfast or we just don't want to eat breakfast in the room, that is where we'll go to. One thing to note though, and I don't think I got footage of it yesterday, but I actually even bought some little like macaroni cups for us to be able to eat, and so I was able to take those to the microwave and the quick service and able to heat that up. So I just poured in the water, microwaved it, and I spent $1 on my macaroni instead of $7 there at the quick service. Bella loves macaroni, so we're in, whoa, so we're in a macaroni phase, so I wanted to have those, and I kind of like it too. I have the taste of a 5-year-old apparently, but sometimes you just want some like just regular macaroni and cheese. So that is what we went with and kind of did that, and then had like little snackies and stuff for dinner. But yeah, there's so much to do here, so much to experience. Some final thoughts and review of the hotel. As far as atmosphere, it gets a 10 out of 10 for me. I love tropical and all the vibes. Like it is absolutely perfect in my opinion. So very excited about that. The dining here is actually pretty good. The quick service is okay. Like for us, we don't eat a lot of pork, so there are a lot of pork options on the menu with the exception of like 1 or 2 chicken meals, and then they have like their pizzas and things like that. So we ended up doing cheese pizza like you saw yesterday. So that part is a little disappointing. There's not as like, okay, I can try like 3 or 4 different things, and like if you're spending a few days here and you're literally doing resort only and you're spending a lot of time eating at the quick service, I feel like there's less options to kind of switch it up and not eat the same thing every single day, if that makes sense. So that part for me, if you eat pork, then you've got lots of options. But when you don't, that kind of does kind of limit that here at this resort specifically. Now at Sebastian's, that was amazing. Lots of options. Really enjoyed that one for sure. So if you are staying here, again, get a reservation at Sebastian's. Banana Cabana, their little pool bar is right next door, so you can grab a drink, take it to the pool, take it back to your room, take it to the quiet pool, whatever. Have a nice little walk around because it is so nice and so relaxing here. The vibe, like Dean and I just walked around yesterday and it was amazing. Now, for the rooms, I have not been the biggest Caribbean Beach room fan because pre-renovation, they were dark and dingy and just dull, and some of them still are because they're still in the process of renovating the rooms here. So this resort is going under refurbishment. So Trinidad is done. The old pirate rooms are completely done. Jamaica, I believe, is 100% done. They're halfway through Aruba and they are halfway through Barbados from what I can tell. I don't think they've touched the other section. I can't think. Martinique, I think, but that section doesn't seem to be like renovated yet either, but they are in the process of working on it. That was one of the things I asked at the front desk, is like, are the whole resort getting that? And they are. They don't look exactly like the rooms that we were in over in the Trinidad section, but they are getting that lighter, brighter kind of look to them. They're getting that light blue, but then they're also taking out the carpet and putting in hard floors, and so they do look a little different. They're getting like I said, a soft goods refurbishment, so it's really nice. Loving the updates. So with that being said, I would give them a 9 out of 10 probably. I don't know, it's not a full 10 out of 10, but they are a 9 out of 10. I love the new color scheme. It was much needed. These rooms needed some TLC, and they're definitely getting them, which is great. So if you're interested in staying here, know that until the entire resort is done, you could end up with a dated room. So it just depends on what section of the resort they end up putting you in. You can always make a request for one of the renovated rooms at check-in, but obviously that's a request, it's not guaranteed. And depending on what room type you have and whether that's available in that section will also dictate that, but that's definitely an option when you were staying here. So overall, like, I would give this resort a solid 8 out of 10. Like, for dining, for the transportation options that you have, yes, it's going to be a bit more than other moderate resorts, which is kind of disappointing. You want to like save as much money as possible, but if you love the Skyliner enough to stay here and pay that difference, then it's definitely worth it, because that's really what sets it above the other resorts. As far as the transportation options, is your other moderate resorts only have that bus transportation to the parks. So if the difference you're really paying for, in my mind, comes down to that, because the pools, they're all comparable. They're just different and good in their own way. The splash pads are all good and just different in their own way. The dining options are they're just different. It's not that any of them to me are better than others. You may like have a personal preference to one versus the other, but I don't know. To me, I don't find the food quality or anything to be like substantially better at one or the other. So overall, it just comes down to the vibe and transportation, honestly. But I hope that helps. If you have any questions about Caribbean Beach, you can drop them in the comment section below and I'll try to answer them if I can. And if you have a review of this resort, like you really loved it or you really hated it, let us know in the comments, because I love reading other people's reviews, and it's also helpful for others watching this that are trying to make up their mind whether to stay here or not. So share your opinion down in the comment section. We all don't have to agree, that's okay. We don't have to fight about it, but we can just share our opinions. And then also, if you have a favorite thing to do here, share that down in the comments too. Like, what is your family's like go-to activity for resort day? Let us know in the comments. But we're gonna get back to playing, and then I have to go pack up the room because we do have to be out in about an hour and 10 minutes. So we've got to kind of wrap this up. We got about 10 more minutes of playing, and then Mama's got a little bit more packing to do. Well, you guys, we are checked out and heading to our next resort. I hope you have enjoyed following along on this video and our resort day review. If you like these and want to see them done at more resorts, let me know what resort you would like me to do next in the comment section below. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to click the thumbs up button, red subscribe button, and I will see you guys right back here in another video. Bye!